Hey guys! Sorry I haven't posted in a while. I actually came down with the flu and I've been really sick. And you could probably tell, but I'm still a little bit sick. But I'm feeling much better. Just the coughs won't go away. And I constantly have to blow my nose. But I'm back, guys. And my book finally arrived today. I'm so excited. It actually came really fast this time. Like, I've ordered stuff from the Big Hit shop before, and it usually takes around 10 days or at least a week, which is kind of usual from Korea because the usual, like, post takes about anywhere from 7 to, like, 14 days or something like that. So usually it takes about 10 days or so, but this time it came in 4 days since it was released, and it actually arrived in 3 days because I looked at the post date and it said it was mailed out on the 6th, and it's the 9th today, so it only took 3 days to get to Japan from Korea. So I think they did like express shipping or something, I'm not too sure, but the shipping price itself was still the same, so I'm not sure what was different this time, but I'm really excited. I didn't expect it to come so soon, but I have it here, so let's go ahead and open this. So in this box, there's actually 2 books because I bought one for a friend too that lives in Japan, and we just bought it together to save on shipping because without doing that, the shipping cost is pretty expensive. I think it was almost as expensive as the book itself, so I wasn't gonna buy it until my friend said she wanted it too, so I figured why not order it together to at least save some money, and I decided to get it after that. So I have the notes, the English version. And the reason why I had to order this from Big Hit was because in Japan, they only have the Japanese version. They don't have the Korean version. They don't have the English version, which was really sad. But if I got the Japanese one, I wouldn't be able to read it easily. I would rather have the Korean over the Japanese, even though I understand more Japanese than Korean. Eventually, I may get the Korean book as well, just to have like the original Korean version. But for now, so that I could understand it, I got the English one. And like I said, I had to order it from Big Hit website. I'm not sure if the Japanese one came with anything, but this one looks like it comes with like a notebook or something. I actually don't remember what it said. I pre-ordered it so long ago that I just don't remember at all. So here's the book. I'll kind of get into that a little bit. And yeah, this one is just a notebook. So blank pages. So I can always use this for something. But it just says the notes, the most beautiful moment in life. So same thing as the book, except the book has a 1 on it and the notebook doesn't. So that's the only difference. And I'm so excited, oh my god. So I'm just kind of curious what it looks like under the book jacket as well. Ooh, that's pretty. I actually like that better. It's just white with the same design in the center here. I like the book design. I like it. I do like the book jacket too, but this is really cute. I like it. But of course, I'm keeping the book jacket on to keep the book safe and nice and prevent it from getting damaged. I do kind of wish that this book was the blue one. Unfortunately, the blue one is the Japanese one. And even the Korean one is a really nice color. And this is too, of course. It matches my jacket, which totally wasn't on purpose, but it's a similar color. But of course, y'all know blue is my favorite. So it would have been nice to have the blue book. And maybe eventually I'll get all 3. Like I said, I'm probably going to get the Korean eventually just because that one's like the original Korean. Like, I feel like I need it. And just to complete the set, maybe I'll get the Japanese as well. But I do mainly want the Korean and of course English so that I can understand what it says. And if you didn't know, the English one has the E on it. Of course, Japanese has J, Korean has K. So you know which book is which, and like I said, the colors of the covers are different. So it's easy to tell them apart, but this is the English version. And it comes in a US dollar price. Not sure if you can see that, but it says US $19.90. So $19.90. But if you look at the Big Hit website, it's on there and it has the price on there. And I'll leave a link to the book on Big Hit website down below. I think they ship to most countries, but the cost of shipping does depend on what country you are and the weight of what you buy and everything too. So I can't exactly give you a exact price on shipping, but if you guys want to go check that out, it will be down below. I didn't think it would actually be like story-like. I'm so excited to read this because I know with the Love Yourself albums, it had the notes, and I know the previous albums had notes as well, but I didn't buy those albums. I only started buying albums from the Love Yourself series, so I don't have the notes from the other one, and at first I actually didn't even know what the notes were, and I found out later what they were, and I wanted to kind of try to translate them myself, but I never got around to it. I heard there's translations online, but with fan translations, you know, there could be mistakes, or it could be confusing, and I just kind of never got around to that either. So I've actually never read the notes. The only ones I've read were the ones they posted on the Twitter page, the Smeraldo Twitter page, but those were like all over the place and really confusing. So I'm really excited to read this. It has like titles, lots of information, but when I heard this was coming out, I actually thought it was going to be similar to like the notes that came in with the albums, which was like just a small little like section of it. I didn't expect it to actually be like full stories. So I'm really excited to read this. But I've been hearing people say that the notes just make you even more confused and you kind of don't know what's going on. So we'll see if I can understand it. But with the webtoons out, it's kind of helping to make the notes make a little more sense. And I think it's like halfway there with the webtoon. I don't remember how many there are altogether. I just remember the last one will be posted on April 11th. So I've been reading those weekly and they're so sad. Ugh. You always have to wait one whole week for the new one to come out, and you read it in like less than a minute because it's so short and there's not a whole lot of words in them. Sometimes I do skip ahead and buy the Fast Pass or whatever it's called, but really, you just have to end up waiting again anyway, so I don't really do that. I just wait weekly, and I always tear up when I read them. They're so sad. But yes, hopefully I don't tear up reading this, and I'm sure I'll get through it pretty quick. Also, let me know if you guys ordered this book and how you ordered it, if it was through Big Hit or like Amazon or something like that. I'm always curious about like where people buy it from when they don't live in like Japan or Korea, because usually Japan's pretty easy to get these kind of things. A lot of times they'll sell it here as well, like from the fan club and stuff. Like I said, this time they only had the Japanese version, not the English, so I had to buy it from Big Hit Shop. But the shipping is crazy on Big Hit Shop, and it's not like you spend so much amount you get free shipping or anything, so that's kind of sad, but that's just how it is. So I usually only order from Big Hit Shop if I have to, but if you guys bought the notes, let me know how you guys got yours. But that's about it for the book. And one thing I kind of want to mention, I have a feeling they're going to come out with the Japanese album soon, and I just kind of wanted to mention, like, if you guys are interested in, like, ordering the Japanese albums, let me know. I might think about doing, like, pre-orders and stuff. We'll kind of see. I know it's kind of hard to get Japanese albums. It's usually more difficult than the Korean ones, so if you're interested in them, let me know. Once they announce a Japanese album and you are interested in buying one, make sure you send me a message on Twitter. But I'm still kind of just thinking about it. I'm not exactly sure if I'm gonna do it or how I'm gonna do it or things like that. And I don't know when they're gonna have a Japanese albums. I just feel like it's gonna be soon, since they didn't have any Japanese versions for songs for Love Yourself Answer yet. They only had for Her and Tear. So I feel like they will, but I know they also have their comeback albums coming out, so they may not do a Japanese album just yet. If anything, it's probably going to be around the time of their concert, because if they release an album, they usually do high-touch events, so they always kind of have it like planned out around concerts or when they're going to already be in Japan. So usually it's around the same time as other events. So maybe they'll have a Japanese album around July or something, but we'll see. Let me know if you guys are interested in that, and I'll think about it a little bit more. So that's all I have for you guys today. Like I said, nothing much on the book. I will go ahead and read it, but there's not too much to show. And I hope you guys enjoy reading it as well if you've bought it. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye!